Outdoorsman here. What I thought I'd show you today is just my everyday kit that I take out into the woods. You know, it's pretty good, I think. It's well built. It's not fully developed yet. I still need a mess kit, and then it'll be fine, I think. But right here I have my bedroll, which is just a 8x10 heavy-duty tarp. You can get these at Walmart. They don't cost very much. Rolled up in paracord, and inside of it is a like a big black garbage bag, and then I've got some like insulation that's like the bubble wrap with the reflective side as a sleeping mat. I've got a mat up in my room, but it takes up a lot of room and it's pretty heavy, so that does the job pretty good. Next thing I have here is just got a couple carabiners hooked on there, and a little survival thing I got for Christmas a couple years ago. Got like a magnifying glass, a mirror, a whistle, flashlight, a compass, and a little thermometer. Oh, and it's got a dry box on the inside for matches. On this pocket I have 6 ABS plastic tent stakes. Those are real good to have, because why spend the money and energy to go, or why spend the energy and time to go make them when you can just buy these for not much money, just a couple dollars. These can be used as digging sticks, tent stakes, and toggles. Next thing I have is my Bahco Laplander folding saw. I don't think I'd go out into the woods without this thing. This thing is amazing. It'll cut through anything you put it to the test. I just cleared out some of this brush, and it took me probably under 2 minutes. Next thing I have is just this U.S. military dry sack. You know, it can be used to stuff with leaves, or carry water, or stuff filled up with air for a pillow or something. Now moving on, I've got right here just a U.S. military GI canteen, just one of the little canteen cases. And right here I've got M16 magazine pouch, and on the side there I've got some paracord. And on the inside I've got a little dry cup and a first aid kit with some duct tape. This first aid kit was given to me by my dad. I've got about 5 of them. They're pretty good. You can make your own with just band-aids and stuff, but I like that one, so why not? I mean, it's got a ton of stuff in there. I feel pretty confident with it if I get hurt or anything. And in the middle pocket have just a daisy slingshot, which hopefully I can get a whisker biscuit for to make a sling bow, made by Dave Canterbury. And I've just got some cheap replacement slingshot bands, and just a whistle. So then that just all goes back in there real easy. And that pocket's not full or by any means. I could still fit a ton of stuff in there. It doesn't take up very much room at all right now. But right here I have just a blue poncho. You know, these things can come in pretty good. Rain gear, like a ground tarp for moisture. Then I have just like a candle I found in my attic. You know, these things can be used to help start your fires, to just sit it there so you don't have to keep striking a lighter or keep using matches or something. You can rub cotton balls on these to preserve it a little bit when it's on fire. You can melt these down. You can do a lot of stuff with these. You can waterproof the leather. So it weighs a little bit, but it's pretty good to have in there. And then the next thing is just 2 cotton bandanas. Those are really good to have. It's one of the 5 C's of survivability, or 10 C's, which I don't know which one. And the next thing here, get this loosened up. Oh, and my Alice pack was it was actually used by my dad in the Air Force, and it didn't have straps on the bottom for a bedroll, so I just got some regular plastic and web straps for like $1 or 97 cents or something. Just put on there instead of tying it on there with paracord. It's way better. Not very expensive at all. Thought about putting some plastic strap clips on here, but I'm not for sure yet. Next thing I have is just a Bison Designs little, it's called Survival Pod. It's got paracord, duct tape, a little knife in it, and a flint rod and this ring. And right here I have my headlamp with some extra batteries, this cheap little compass with magnifying glass and some measurement things, 4 packs of 40 camp waterproof matches, 100 feet of olive dry paracord, just some rope at Walmart have laying around, about 10 feet of coyote tan paracord, and a little tool pouch thing. It's got a knife sharpener, a little multi-tool knife, it's got like a ruler and a little bone arrowhead I made. And you know, cordage is one of the best things you can have for shelter uses, snares, traps, a lot of things. I like to keep a lot with me. There's no reason you should have a shortage of that in your pack. And in the main pocket, I have an Ozark Trail. I got this at Walmart for like $15. It's a fleece sleeping bag. I had a sleeping bag in there, but it took up the whole pocket, and this is really warm actually. May not look like it. And there's not a lot in this. I just packed this up just now. Like I said, it's still developing. I just got an extra pair of jungle camo pants, because if your pants get cold or wet, you know, that's pretty miserable. So they don't weigh much, don't take up very much room. I may take them out eventually, but I don't know. And on the side here I have my stainless steel water bottle hooked on with a carabiner and some duct tape. And I always go out into the woods with a folding knife. This just happens to be the Bear Grylls folding knife. I think it's called the Scout maybe. And got my belt knife, which is the Gerber LMF2. It's kind of an expensive knife, but I think it's well worth it. I like it a lot. It's got a sharpener on the sheath, so that's one of the big reasons I bought it. But this right here helps preserve your blade on your belt knife, just to use for little things or whatever. But I like the Gerber LMF2 because it's a really thick blade. I don't think you're going to break it that easy. And it's just a good knife. It looked really good to me. The black stuck out. Looked pretty cool. So, forgot to mention this pocket right here on the inside. I've just got a pair of wool socks. You know, if your feet get cold, you're pretty much screwed. You can't move around, or wet, you get trench foot or whatever. I've got the Bear Grylls Ultimate Knife. I love this knife. The only thing I have the fire starter fall out of it. I need to get a new one, but I like to have an extra fixed blade knife in there, and it's also got on the back a sharpener. And the main reason I carry this knife is because of the Bear Grylls priorities of survival. And you know, why not have that with you? It's pretty nice, and it's got the signaling on the back. And I've got just another garbage bag, bandana with some band-aids, a space blanket. I think it's got a garbage bag in there too, and some tweezers and stuff, and a little knife, and a pair of just cotton gloves. You know, they don't weigh much or anything. Pretty good thing to have in there. But that's pretty much my pack. Like I said, it's still under kind of, I'm still working on it. I need to get a mess kit. If anybody has any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Just comment on the video. And so hopefully I can get some more videos out. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe. See you on the next video.